This is the songbird, cooking, sewing, reborn and rebuilt. This is part of the dream. This floor is tan. The house that I dreamt about 30 years ago, the apartment that I was going to live in on Ashley Street, part of the dream, which I already have witnesses. My kids are witnesses. I used to say, where's the part where we're going to start putting our shoes in the hallway? That never happened. That part never happened. But it happened here 30 years later in 2019 in this apartment. For the first time out of all of my apartments, I had apartments since I was 17 in my own name. I never wasn't the type to sit around and live on. My mother and father had my own apartment. And this is the first time this has ever happened. Right? Just inches from the doorway, shoes are lined up on a tannish brown floor. That was in the dream. I've been waiting for this to happen for 30 years. And actually, it first happened when my granddaughter came over here. Her name is Nia, and my granddaughter, Angie. And they came over, and that was about a couple of months ago. And they helped me out cleaning. And Nia put the shoes in the hallway. Because I keep them in my room, wherever I want to keep them, you know. Or like I had a shoe bag for like 5 years. I had a bag that, you know, you get it at Kmart. You just throw your shoes in it. You hang the bag and you just put your shoes in it. So I didn't want my shoes on the floor collecting dust, whatever. I don't dust every day, you know. This is the first time ever. And I've been waiting for this to happen. The walls are exactly the same color. The house I was living in was, that was a message from my mom. The house that I've dreamt about was exactly the color of this wall. You saw it today on the video. And here I am 30 years later. I thought it was supposed to happen in that house because that's when that was part of that dream. But as the fence proved to me, when the fence came up 8 months after I moved in the house from that one dream, proved to me that each segment of a dream is different time frames in your life. Including this is 30 years later. 30 years later. Finally, on this side of the wall, not on that side, on this side of the wall in a first floor apartment where the walls are this color and the floor is that color. In the Ashley Street apartment, the rug was that color. It's tannish brown. Of course, it's a rug. It looks a little different. But the walls were exactly this color. Near the doorway, inches from the doorway, shoes lined up. Did I see what the shoes look like in the dream? No. But the point is, it never happened before that. It only happened in the dream, and now it happened. And since then, I've had another dream 2 months ago. Well, actually, it hasn't been 2 months. It's been last month. And about 4 parts of that dream already came true. And it continues to come true on a daily basis, little pieces at a time, like today. Going to Ashley Street, stopping there, not just passing by for 30 years. Seeing the shoes lined up in the hallway because there was some cleaning done today. And been watching some shows on TV, just regular movies or whatever. And I can't really reveal. I don't want to reveal because I can. Just one thing. A white horse that kept kicking the shit out of, no cussing, kicking people, beating people up. And ever since I had the dream, the day after I had the dream, which was last month, I keep seeing movies and different comedy shows with a white horse beating up men. You know, 2 other parts came true. 3 or 4 parts came true. Yeah, 3 or 4 different. The horse thing on the movies, but I didn't know it was going to be a movie. I thought it would be real life because that's the way it seemed in the dream, of course, you know. I thought I would see it for real. And I was wondering why I couldn't reach out and in the dream I was trying to reach out and touch to kind of help the person. But now I know why I can't reach out and grab and help the person. It's because I'm seeing them on TV. In a show that I would just only see it on TV. Because, you know, sometimes you see something and it just feels real. And you know it's a movie, and you know it's a movie, it's a television set. You know, and it goes all through you. So I guess just the feeling that it goes all through me, I know it's not real, but the feeling of it is what I experienced in a dream. Being helpless to help the person that was getting kicked by the horse. Even in cartoons. I've never seen those shows before. Just all of a sudden, I didn't look for programs with horses kicking men. It just, I don't know, it just keeps happening. So it's part of the dream I had last month. And the dream I had 30 years ago is intertwined into now. Intertwined. Some things happened then, and some things are happening right now. So, this is for my children. Remember, all these years I've been waiting and waiting to figure out why and when we were going to line up those shoes against the wall. And there they are. And I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't look to do it. And matter of fact, I didn't do it. First, like I said, I wasn't even home. I was out of town. I was not home. And my granddaughter did it while I was not home. She never seen me do that. They never been there, and she did it. And then someone else cleaned up in here today and last week, and they did it. So, I don't know what it means. I think it just signifies different times in my life. Peace, love, and light.